We are Team Dollar Savers. In this hackathon, we worked on ITP Plan Archival to AWS S3. So what's the problem we are trying to solve? Here is a quick look at our production DB instances. You will notice that we are storing quite a huge amount of customer data. To cater to our customers in the US, we have 4 DB instances and they are around 2000 GB large. Europe and Australia are not far behind. So how much do we pay for these DBs? Well, here's the bill for last month. We ended up paying around $1,700 for our customer planning records. So does storing lots of data cause any problems? Yes, we have had instances of customers complaining the app is running slow and tables are failing to load. As you can see here, we got a PagerDuty alert because of increased CPU utilization caused due to having to traverse the huge data. We have also ended up asking customers if they can clean up their older plans, a request which they accept. We collected some stats on our production tenants. We can see a very high number of archive plans compared to the open ones from some of our top customers. All of these archive plans contribute to our expenses. Here is where S3 comes in. Let's compare prices of storing 100 GB data on RDS and S3. While RDS would cost us 25 cents per month, totaling $25, S3 would cost us around 3 cents per month, for a total of around $3. This gives us 90% savings. Now let's see how we go about deep archiving the archived plans. Here we are in IT Planning Dashboard. Let's head over to Company Profile. You will see a new option here. Admins will have to choose between 20 to 90 days until which we keep the archive plans available locally on DB. Post that, these plans will be moved to S3. Now let's head over to the Manage Plans section. Here are all my plans. I have 2 open plans and a bunch of archive plans. Notice that 8 of these are already deep archived. And if we switch to S3, you will see 16 objects, 2 for each of those. We also show users how long their plans will be available locally. If the number of days falls to 0, then those plans become eligible to be deep archived. We have created a Lambda function which runs during maintenance hours or every day in the night at 1 AM. It will trigger van host which will move all eligible archive plans to S3. For the sake of the demo, I will manually trigger a deep archive operation on this plan during 0 days. I click OK and the process starts. Now I might want to restore a deep archive plan. Let me restore our 2018 budget. I click Restore. I click Notify Me and the restoration begins. Let's check S3 for the newly saved files. And we have 18 objects. Let's check if our 2018 plan has restored. And there it is. And if I head back to archive plans, notice my plan has been marked as deep archived. Here is an overview of the planned deep archival flow. Once van host receives the request, it fetches all line items from DB, serializes it into a file and pushes that to S3. Data on DB is then removed. For plan restore, on user's request, van host fetches the saved file from S3, deserializes the data and pushes the data back into the DB, marking the plan available. So what's the impact? With lesser data in the DB, we get better CPU utilization, resulting in faster computations, giving our customers a fast app with tables loading quickly. For Apptio, we would be able to retain a lot of outgoing cache. ITP Plan Archival is also a Q3 roadmap item. For next steps, we could look at moving deep archived plans in S3 over to AWS Glacier, giving us more savings. We could also look at faster serialization libraries rather than using native Java. To handle upgrades, we could set up a separate small infrastructure to upgrade deep archived plans as and when new van host releases are pushed out.